I'd like to share a tip that I use when encountering cases of suspected IFIS or pseudo-exfoliation. And so the basic tip here is the prophylactic use of 10% phenyl. And what do I mean by that is we all have those cases where the patient is on Flomax, for example, or we know that the patient has pseudo-exfoliation. And at the beginning of the case, the pupil is well dilated. And often the surgeon, based on that, may not put further dilating agents inside the eye. And so if you don't put 10% phenyl, often what may happen is with time, as in throughout the case, you will notice that the pupil will come down. And that will, of course, complicate the surgery. Now, what I do, any patient that's on a medication that is associated with intraoperative floppy iris syndrome, or any patient that I have with pseudoexfoliation, even if at the beginning of the case it's a very well dilated pupil, I will still put 10% phenyl. So as shown in the bottom diagram here. So this is a patient with either pseudo-X or suspected IFIS because of a medication or two that they're on, and I will put 10% phenyl at the beginning of the case. And what I find from my own experience is I have very few cases where if I do this maneuver, I start to notice that the pupil comes down throughout the case. So in the far majority of the cases that I have where I do put 10% phenyl in suspected IFIS or pseudo exfoliation, I rarely see the pupil coming down. So I wanted to share this with you because I think we can all get fooled at the beginning when the pupil is very well dilated. And so it's just one quick step. I recommend it for every single case of IFIS or pseudo exfoliation, and you'll find that your pupil will stay well dilated throughout the case. This, of course, will make the surgery quicker, safer, and that's it for this video. Hope you found this to be useful.